Hello Year 12 and welcome to what is I think our 7th video here for our 9th topic on networks. We are looking today at backward scanning and critical path analysis. We looked at forward scanning in our last exercise, and that was to find the earliest starting time. We're going to do backward scanning this exercise to find the latest starting time for each activity. Right after that, we'll see if there's any float time for any activity. That's a difference between when the earliest it can start and the latest it must start. Right? So if there's any sort of flexibility within that activity. And then if there isn't any flexibility, essentially what that means is that's part of the critical path. Right? That list of activities that cannot be delayed without delaying the project. Okay? That everything is sort of relying on or waiting on those activities to be done all the time. So, example 13 says to work our way back and find the latest starting time for each activity in example 12. So, the way that we do this, right, backward scanning, we work our way backwards. Right, and we're going to begin with the finish. So, we're talking about the latest starting time here. We put in this 24. Now what I do is I subtract the length of time for that activity. So 24 minus 5 is, of course, 19. Now 19 minus 8 is 11. And you might be thinking at this stage, what's the point of this? We're just doing all of the same numbers. But that's not exactly true. While 11 minus 4 equals 7, that's fine, and 7 minus 2 equals 5, that's okay. And I suppose even 5 minus 5 equals 0. So far these are all double ups, but I haven't looked at this one here. Now 24 minus 9 equals 15. Okay, so in fact, if I don't start activity 7 until day 15, I'll still finish on time. Now, this one here, I don't go 15 minus 3 equals 12 because, right, if I don't start this activity until day 12, right, then I won't finish D until day 14 and so on. I'll be delaying things. What we do from here, excuse me, is, right, they're all our latest starting times. Actually, I might choose a different color pen here. I'm just going to highlight our critical path here, and that is that list of activities that have the same earliest starting time and latest starting time. So that's in this case, it's activity F, then H, and then G, D, oops. Oh, well, that's fine. Kind of went where I wanted it to anyway. So that is our critical path, is activity A, then D, then G, then H, then F. That's what everything else is relying on. So backward scanning, we work our way from the end, and again we sort of look for the slowest path, right, the biggest number that I can subtract from my previous total. Right, we keep working our way back until we have a number in the top and the bottom box. The critical path will be that pathway that has the same number in the top and the bottom of the box. Rightio, we've worked that out. Now, strictly speaking, I suppose, that's what example 13 asked us to do. We found the latest starting time, but we've also highlighted the critical path. The float time is that sort of variation within an activity, and there's only one activity here that has a float time, and that is activity C. Okay, so C can't start before day 8, must start by day 15. It has a float time of 7. Everything else has a fixed start or end time. Oh, sorry, it has a fixed starting time. Righto. Well, that's it for backward scanning and critical path analysis. It's relatively straightforward. They do need some practice to become confident and comfortable doing them. If you're not sure how these work, or if you've come up with an example that doesn't seem to make sense, jot it down, make some sort of reminder for you to ask me in class. I'll be there to help you. Thanks very much.